definitely a chub. Oh, I missed it. Bugger it. Right, well, we're doing business though. Maybe next time. Hi, well, after one session on a lake, I'm back on the rivers. Can't keep away, can I? Yeah, I'm down at the mill stream at Offord. I walked over the bridge as I got here, and there were lots of big fat chub under the bridge, which I can't really get to. I noticed though that someone's cleared a path back down there. Last time I sort of came with welly boots, seeing if I could get in down there, but I couldn't because the nettles were up to my chest. But the path's been cleared again, but unfortunately the level's up here a bit and I haven't got welly boots on, so without waders I can't get to those chub. The next spot was where I fished before, sort of upstream from the bridge. But as I started to put my gear down, I was surrounded by wasps, so I decided that wasn't a very good spot to fish. I obviously invaded their territory and they weren't very happy about that. So I've moved up yet another few yards, so I'm a long way from the bridge now, but I'm going to try casting down. The advantage of this spot is it's fairly open and I can get a clean cast, but I don't think I'll get to the bridge, but see if I can entice a chub or two up from the bridge. And, you know, fingers crossed. I'll stay at this swim for a while, but then I'll move along the mill stream and dip in a few spots, see if I can pick up a chub. And if all fails, I may walk over to the main river later on and try there for an hour or two. So that's the plan of action. I've got my new GoPro camera on my neck mount. I put up a separate video all about the camera because I didn't really want to go on and talk about it too much on the fishing video. So if you're interested in the camera, then go back one video and there's a dedicated video for it. Anyway, should we get going? I think it's a good idea. Let's see what happens. Okay, I got my trusty John Wilson Avon quiver. Let's see what we can do, shall we? Fingers crossed something will have a go at that. something yakking at it, but not positive enough to. No. Probably small chublets. Anyway, there's something down there. I need to get another 10 yards, but I can't, it's too far. Right, I'm having a little wander along to see if there's any possibility of getting nearer to that bridge, but it really don't look too promising. It looks like someone may have gone through here. I'll be careful here because I think that's probably a river down there. So I don't think I should have bought a pole really to test. Yeah, I'll go back and get my landing net pole so I can just test the ground before I start ploughing through. Unfortunately, I didn't bring that's terra firma. I didn't bring wellies today. Yeah, it looks like the river starts about here, but that's okay. Yeah, the river starts there, but that's alright. Alright, we'll have a go, shall we? I'm going to get the gear. Well, I've got myself down here. It'll be a matter of resting right on the ridge. Tangled up at the moment. See, I think we're okay. Yep. Right, this is the test now. Can't get any closer because I didn't bring me boots. But I should be able to do a blind cast down to where I saw those chub. So we'll see what happens, shall we? Keep getting caught up in nettles. It's amazing how tough nettle stems are. This is still very tricky because casting sort of, I need to get a bit closer really, but alright, there we go, see what happens. It was a bite, but I don't think it was. I need to let a bit more line to go out next time, I think, because that flow down there is quite strong. Yeah, can't get any closer. It's already standing in water. Oh, that was definitely a chub. Oh, I missed it. Bugger it. Right, well, we're doing business though. Maybe next time.
Yeah, you're right on them. Yeah, you're right on them. They're looking, they're having a look. Yeah. Oh, he's close, isn't he? They've thought about it, they're thinking about it. What's he using, mate? Fucking fluid, yeah. They've got a little whip of it, yeah.
feeling I'm not going to tempt them. And that's right on the right hand side, on the far bank where he said they were. The chub. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Now the next trick is getting it in. Oh. Just gonna try and get in the reeds. The reeds are everywhere. Nah, it's got me off. Well, that's probably the swim done, isn't it? Ah, well. Good fish, felt a good fish. See, that's the trouble with this spot. It's not only presenting the bait, but it's actually getting the damn fish in when you're hooking. Well, I'd have one more cast, but I think I've probably blown it here. Yeah, it got in the reeds. I can see the reeds buckling over there, and that was it really. Curtains. But we'll have one more cast while we're here, and then I'll work my way along the stream. What a bore. Felt a really good fish actually. That was a bite. Haven't said I've spooked them. My foot's underwater here. Now I think what I'll do is I'll give this a rest, and I'll make me way along the stream, then perhaps come back to here. You know, we know we can fish from this spot. Give them a chance to recover, because obviously that was a lot of commotion down there. It's bound to have spooked them. I've moved up to the head of the stream, primarily because I was getting very hot down there. It's very exposed to the sun. So I thought I'd come here for a while, and I'm in the shade, so I can cool down a bit. And then I'll perhaps work my way down the stream. Nobody else on the stream at the moment, so I've got a choice of swimmers, albeit most of them are quite challenging to fish. And then I may end up back where I started and see if I can tempt a chub again. But it's one thing tempting it, it's another thing getting it in. I've caught chub from here before, but not recently. Let's end up to cast because we'll get under that tree. That's it. Just let the line run out because it's a very fast flow here, and just let it run out. You need to move the rod rest around a bit, I think. Get a bit more angle on the top. The problem I usually have here are lots of small fish. I was contacted a little while ago by a chap from a company called Unfair Baits. I think it's Unfair Baits. Hold on a minute. Yeah, Unfair Baits. The implication being that these attractants are sort of appealing to the fish. It gives you an unfair advantage. Now, initially, I was a bit reluctant to get involved with it because I don't really do that sort of thing, but I said I'd give it a try. So probably today's as good a day as any. It's like a lipstick applicator, really. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, but I suppose if I just rub it into the bread. I mean, so I was getting bites anyway, but whether this attracts something more interesting remains to be seen. Right, we've got plenty of that on there now. So we'll give it a go and see what happens. What did I do with my towel? There it is. That's it. I checked the battery on the GoPro when I got here, and it's still got 50% left, or just over 50% left. Because I wasn't sure how long the GoPro battery would last, but they do provide 2 batteries with the kit when you buy it. So I've been using it for, not continuously obviously, but I've been using it probably for an hour and a half, 2 hours. So 50% ain't bad. The problem is that you can't plug in an external power supply like I could with my head cam and run it off of that. You have to run it off the battery. There's something really having to go with this, isn't there? You get the feeling it isn't monstrous. Yeah, so you get a spare battery, so it should give me, I'm usually out for 4 or 5 hours, and I don't record continuously obviously, so it should cater 2 batteries. But I checked the price of the batteries on Amazon. I think it's £21 or something, so an extra battery wouldn't sort of break the bank, so I could get myself an extra one, and then I'd definitely have enough cover. Yeah, lots of playing with it and then nothing. Oh well, I think I'll move down the stream. I've cooled down a bit now. I was really quite hot, and I've had a drink and a bite to eat, so feeling a bit more refreshed now. So I think I'll move down the stream and drop in a few spots and see what happens. There's the chair. End up sitting on the floor instead of the chair if I'm up here. Right, well, I think, can we get it out? This is the problem. It's in the side. Oh, this is bloody hopeless, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I think the hook's come out. There's my shot there. So I lost it, it came off anyway. Oh Jesus, that's not good. Well, it was on for a short while. Oh, there is a fish on. I'd obviously pulled it up into, oh shit. It's a little chub. Right, let's see if we can get him in the net. I'd obviously pull him up into the oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, caught up in me, wasn't it? Oh, this is absolutely hopeless. My landing net's caught on my rod. Right, let's get him in there. at least, and he's safe. Oh man, his branches. Right. And we'll get the line back later. Oh, what a disaster. I thought the line had, the fish had got off, and oh, little tiny chublet. Crikey, you've had a journey, haven't you? Yeah, anyway, let's put you back in. You've had enough disturbed. Oh, I've just got my line back now, which may or may not be possible. It's pretty much miraculous that I haven't lost any tackle. That last fish, well, obviously the line got caught in the bankside vegetation. I ended up hauling the fish up, not realising it was on. It wasn't very big. If it had been a bigger fish, it wouldn't have been a problem. It would have. So anyway, I'm trying another spot now, as you can see. Something straight away. There's plenty of fish in there. That little chublet at the last spot really pulled the rod round. It's midday exactly. Not sure when I started fishing, it's probably about 9:30 I think. Time I got sorted out and settled and that. Oh, after those first few knocks, nothing. Obviously got the bread off, didn't it? Right, let's try another bit. Well, after a number of close shaves, I lost my terminal tackle in that last spot. It was a pretty hostile spot. And, so, I've got to tackle up again. Let's get a couple of split shot out on the, not split shot, a couple of swan shot on a loop. Yeah, I like pain. Got caught in the reeds on the edge and that was it really. Well, I'm back by the bridge, having re-tackled. Chances of losing it all here as well, of course. I'm not sure I'm going to get one of these out today, you know. It'd be nice to get one out, but flies all over me. Well, I'm going to call it a day in a little while because I think I'm flogging a dead horse here. They're down there, but I can't get to them. And if I do get to them, they're not feeding. There's lots of little taps. As soon as it goes in, there's lots of little taps, but there are some big chub down there, but they don't seem to be interested. That was a good pull. Oh, I should have hooked that, shouldn't I? I didn't. Nah. and it's really challenging fishing here. I'm standing on a downslope which is sort of forcing my toes into the ends of my shoes. My feet are getting a bit sore. I cut up the best part of a small loaf into these squares, and this is the end of it. So many casts. There's a lot of bread going down there. To be fair, that's not strictly true. There's a few slices of the loaf that I didn't cut in the bag, which I could use if I needed to. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to attempt one of these biggies. I think I had my chance earlier and lost it. Well, I'm packing up, but it was sort of forced upon me. Where I was fishing down there, there was all these nettles that have been beaten down, and nettle stems are very, really stiff, and I caught my foot on one and tripped over it, and I fell over sideways, which wouldn't have been a problem, into the nettles, which is sort of a problem, but not a big problem, but also into some reeds. But unfortunately, the reeds were in water. There was about 6 inches of water there, so I ended up on my side in water. So I'm absolutely soaking all down one side. Oh dear, what a disaster. Anyway, so I think that's a sort of forced time to pack up, really. I'm all wet and don't feel very good about it, really. Yeah, it was trying to tell me something, wasn't it? I wasn't going to get one of those chub. So thanks for watching. Yeah, what an ending. Yeah, I lost a decent chub in this spot right at the beginning. Really tricky to get them in this spot, quite frankly. And I had the little chublet further down, which was a bit of a joke anyway, because it ended up in the bushes. Yeah, so yet again, the rivers have sort of defeated me, although more promising today than it has been in the past. So, as I say, I'm calling it a day. I'm going to go back to the car and perhaps take my shirt off and just keep my gilet on, because the shirt is saturated and the trousers are saturated. But I suppose I've got to keep those on. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so until the next time, wherever that is, yeah, thanks again, and bye for now and cheers.